Yep. I need to probably get some more of that Tito's in this drink.
Okay, yeah, because you put all that juice in there. It look like a mimosa.
Yeah.
Did I say that correctly?
I think you did.
You think I did? Because I'm quite sure you'd be like, Lady T, you didn't say that right.
I know, right?
Miz 100. Meet me at the center.
I know, right?
The center of my ass.
That's a good one. Yeah.
So in the words of my late friend Aretha Franklin, show some RESPICT. And the next time you get a black woman and a beagle confused, remember this. I got you.
Everyone, this is your Hood Geniuses podcast, and this is Lady T.
And this is Miz 100.
And this is episode 79. 79.
Yeah. 79. Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, we're recording this right before Labor Day. This is a beautiful Sunday. Yeah,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? The weekend actually was great. You know what I mean? But episode 79. Episode. I said episode.
Yeah, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all gonna hear Lady T like, "Yo, Miss, that's not how you say it." As y'all heard in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to make sure that I said the word correctly. You know, and I told him where he could go if he think I didn't.
Yeah,
you know how we just like to joke around and play, you know.
Yeah, and I hope y'all actually been listening to the past episodes. We had some dope episodes the last, 4 or 5 episodes or whatever. Shout out to Mr. 21.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but his name is Museen Thornton, pastor, mentor, husband, father.
Wear many hats.
Yeah, my man wear many hats. That was a dope episode. We got a chance to interview him. He was here to talk about his book, 21 Days of Life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't hear that episode, go back and listen to episode 78.
And definitely go follow him because he definitely gives out great inspirational speeches on his page. So go check him out. What I can't do is tell y'all his Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter page. I can barely remember my own. Okay.
Yeah.
So all I can say is just Google, look him up. Just look him up. Go on our page and just I think we're hashtag. We've hashtagged his name and all his information. So go there.
Yeah.
I do instruct.
Yeah, definitely.
Lady T will mess it up.
Yep.
Hey, that was bars.
Hey, yo. And y'all gotta know our drink of choice this week.
They already know. They heard in the beginning, right?
Oh, damn, they sure did. You know, that was our blooper,
Yeah.
It was our blooper / fake blooper, I'll say that.
No, it wasn't a fake blooper. It was like really something we was practicing and and it was like, you know what? That was funny. Let's keep that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we wasn't practicing the podcast. We was practicing,
our vocals.
Our vocals.
How we sound and everything.
Yeah, making sure. Basically, we're doing a sound check.
Yeah,
we're doing a sound check.
1 2 1 2. Okay. And when I lay on the mic, I sound so hot. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Lady T is she's ready. She's in the game.
Yes, I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into our weeks. You want to go first, Lady T, or you want me to go first?
Sure, why not? I want to get into mine first because I'm feeling a little slurred, so I just want to get mine out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, I had a great week. The kids went back to school. Everything went smoothly. I didn't get no phone calls, no letters saying I already got to come up to the school for anything. So it was a beautiful week for myself and my children, and I'm definitely excited about that. That keeps me going. That keeps me motivated. So because I always say I want the best for them. I want them to be better than me. So that weighs a ton on me when things are not running smoothly with them. It can actually throw my whole day off.
Yeah.
So that being said, coming into the weekend, let me tell y'all, working 12 hours, 3 days out of the week, Lady T was tired on Friday.
That's tough.
I went and got me some good old seafood from Sal's on Broad Street. And I came home, I devoured it. And I laid on the couch, a leather couch. And mind you, if everybody know Lady T is slim. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all be looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight. That's how much weight I done lost laying on that leather couch. I feel like my weight has been sunk into the size of the couch. I woke up sweating, hair sweated out, looking like Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Like I was ready to jump on the stage and just do a song or something. Shaka Khan. But so Friday I pretty much just ate. I went to sleep, woke up like 5 o'clock in the morning, had like 12 missed calls. T, where you at? What we doing? We out? Is this is going on? Listen, Lady T was out. Saturday, we went to the cookout. Had a nice time at the cookout. And then here we are this Sunday recording. And then after we finish recording, y'all, we are going to another rooftop party at TGI Fridays on the Parkway. And I plan on getting what, Miz? What was I saying?
White girl waist?
No. I said white boy, white girl, Jamaican, Asian, Trinidad, everything. By the ocean, near the beach. Catch me everywhere. That's how I plan on getting. Okay? Man. And I just want everybody to know.
What?
That's how I'll be.
Yo, you fucking shit. Yeah.
So what's up with you, Miz? How was your week?
Yeah, my week was good. I actually had no complaints. It was really good. Besides, my fucking pain in my knee. I don't know where this shit keep coming from.
Grady shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. The Grady syndrome.
It is the Grady syndrome for real. Like I be pissed at that because that should be. Stop me from going to the gym and, working out because, I want to do cardio more than anything. But, besides that, though, my work week was cool. I just made myself, busy. They got that. Their money's worth out of me this week. Definitely, for sure. I was on my A game at work this week. But, other than that, the week was good. Friday was good. I learned that, the internet can be a beautiful thing, far as learning. Somebody put me on to Lindia. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Lindia.
What was that, Miss?
Lindia. Lindia.com.
Okay.
And my whole thing is like, you can learn a lot off that website. And basically, I'm learning about audio and engineering and stuff like that for the podcast and making sure I can get this sound better or whatever I need to do. And just learn about photography on there and everything. It's really dope that I was able to, access that site and be able to just sit on my laptop and learn something for a few hours. Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
And but other than that, my week was good. All I did was pretty much work this week. You know what I mean? I ain't do too much besides, like you said, we did the barbecue. The cookout on yesterday. But yeah, everything is good. We here. You know what I'm saying? Episode 79 recording.
Shout out to you, Miz, with the engineering and all and whatnot. Okay. You know what I'm saying? All right now. Because I just set up and I just get ready to get on the mic. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I go out, network.
Listen, we got our roles. You know what I'm saying? That's how we a 2-man team. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But you have any shout outs this week?
I just want to continue to shout out our loyal fans that listen to us, give us feedback, and even critique us with what we can do better. Like we really embrace that and we love that. Like continue to do that because no one's perfect. That's why they have erasers on pencils. And I went through a lot of pencils and erasers. So, therefore, like, with doing this, you have to be able to take strict criticism. You have to be able to, don't wear your feelings on your sleeves. Don't be like, I'm doing this shit right. This is perfect. No, it's not. It can always be better. So, when someone gives you some advice, take it. Listen to it. That's even with life. Don't go out here thinking that you know everything because shit change every day. So if someone say, listen, maybe you can do it this way, it could be maybe easier for you. Because I like the word smart, not hard. So if it's something that can make things a lot easier and smooth, hey, I'm all with it. Positive vibes, good energy. Listen, it's just, the way you say it too. Some people, maybe don't know how to give good advice. But hey, listen, I take it all kind of ways. You can cuss, spit, holler, scream. I'll be like, okay, I'm taking notes. Then later on, for the ones that was coming all crazy, we can knock a buck later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You even talk to me up crazy. No, I'm just joking.
Exactly.
I'm just joking. But no, on some reals, you know, like just be able to take criticism and just know that, you know, everybody is not an enemy out here. You know, it's just some people just sit back and just really observe and, you know, actually have some good advice for you.
Yeah.
You know? So,
That's dope. Yeah. They got the good advice and they don't have no alternative motive. It's nothing like that.
Exactly. You should be able to distinguish, you know, when it's like somebody that's like really being an asshole to someone's like really, you know, concerned or cares, you know, or just really looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out for the cookout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so listen, I didn't want to tell you that I want this to be a surprise, man, is that I just want to say like a few things like terms we used to use back in the day that was kind of funny. Like the one I used with, you know, meet me at the center.
Yeah.
So do you have one that was like really funny that we used to say all the time back in the day?
I guess this would be perverted, but back in the day when I was a young boy, they used to be like, yo, I want to G her. You know what I mean? The G meant you wanted to smash. And if you know, if it wasn't G, they used to be like, yo, I mean, it was always G. I was G in this John. Yo, what you doing last night? I was G in this John.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Like what era? Like what?
This was like late 80s going into early 90s. You know, I say from like 88 to like 91. See, you gotta know also when I was a young boy,
right?
You know my bro.
Brother. He 10 years, the most ignorant man alive. Shout out to him.
Yeah, Al Drizzy. So he 10 years older than me. So I was up under him and down him. Like I remember when they was drinking 40s of what was that? White Mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say White Mountain?
White Mountain, yo. Ooh. They was drinking Red Bull, all that shit. I was right there.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I came in when the St. Ives, the 40 of St. Ives.
Yeah, they wasn't doing it. They was on OE.
Yeah.
So it was like Red Bull. Ing Bing. You know, so I was up under them.
Okay.
And I used to hear their slang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would hear them talking on the phone to chicks. And I take their slang and go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be shocked that like some of my homies that knew the slang too.
Okay.
They had probably older brothers.
Right, older brothers. Yeah, so that just goes to show you like it's with your environment, your surroundings.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that's amazing.
Your environment,
such an impact it can have on you.
Yeah, your environment affects your worldview.
I thought you were gonna say the one with the sweat from the balls or something like that. Because definitely everybody was hit with the you going to the center? You going to the center? People was falling for that like crazy.
Yeah.
What's the address? What's the address? The center of my ass. Like that. Man. Everyone fell for that.
Yeah, I even fell for it. I remember that.
And it was crazy. I used to fall for it a lot. Catch me off guard. You got me.
Easy. Yeah.
Like see, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna hang out. We gonna go to the center and play some ball. The dollar party gonna be at the center. I'm like, what's the address? What's the location? The center mass. Are you kidding me? You right. You got me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready to fight because you done played me.
Yeah.
That's I was such a tomboy though.
Yeah.
I just like to put on the boxing gloves. So let's just get out here and box.
Hey, it's all good.
It's fun. I learned a lot of things. I learned how to defend myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to shout out Carmelita, one of our number one faithful listeners.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Ben Gotti because what you may not know, Lady T, you've been supplying, emailing us some news articles to talk about during the last, actually, probably about 4 episodes.
Shout out to Ben with the Birdman Road.
Yeah, so shout out Ben Gotti for that.
Yeah, we'll be going back down here to visit.
Damn, I'm going to tell you, I can't make that.
No. I'm talking about just when we go in there. Period.
Oh, that ain't about nothing.
Yeah. Listen,
yeah. But it's just
real up that. Who put that together? Who put this thing together?
Shout out Marlon. Yeah, he put that.
Shout out Marlon. Put that grill together. Who put this thing together?
nigga took like 2 hours putting the grill together, and he didn't even own the grill. Ben owned the joint. Yeah.
But guess what? That grill cooked some real good food.
You sure did.
Lady T like to throw down. I don't know how many burgers. I don't know how much food I ate, but it was lovely.
And I lost the video footage of that too. Yeah, when I switched laptops and shit.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. But that's our shout outs. We're gonna get into this week in the news. I'm gonna first start off with this. This shit crazy, Lady T. They got drive-through prostitution booths.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out for NECA to actually sending us. Shout out everybody that's either in the circle or people that's not in the circle that's put us on for us actually, because we actually media now. You know what I'm saying? So we consider ourselves urban media, so they want to hear us talk about certain stuff. So shout out to the people that actually send us stuff for us to actually talk about on the podcast. So shout out NECA for actually sending me this, making both of me and Lady T aware of this craziness. Of course, it's not in America, but I came across this, and they're really creating sex booths. That's what they call them, and it comes with counselors. It comes with everything that you need, as far as like condoms and lubes, everything. Like you just set up in the booth. Pull your penis out and go to business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they saying it's such a success that they're trying to get them in many other countries. I don't think that's gonna fly well in America. Because I just look at it like, I don't know, America, like, which I don't understand is America got this whole thing with sex that they like to try to ban, because they still arresting prostitutes here, and I always thought like, you arresting prostitution, that's a waste of tax dollars money, because selling sex since the beginning of time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you just wasting tax dollars on arresting prostitutes and johns and all that bullshit.
Here's the thing, you got prostitutes walking around here normal without the whole walking the strip. Regular chicks. I mean, so if you sleeping with a guy for a poppy platter and a bag of weed, what is that?
Prostitute.
Okay. So if you sleeping with somebody to get a bill paid, what's that?
Prostitution.
Well, damn, I gotta change my description then.
Oh shit!
You like that, don't you?
Let me find out Lady T over here telling on herself when
Listen, I keep it 100. I ain't saying I did that, but before me and my kids finally got together, listen, what you gonna do? So I guess I was a prostitute before we hooked up. I mean, we got together. We was together for years, but I'm just saying, like, what you gonna do? That's a prostitute too.
Yeah.
So what are men when they do that to women?
Prostitutes.
Oh, okay, so everybody got to change their status then.
Yeah, it's not just the women.
It's the men too.
Yeah, the men out here tricking.
Yeah.
What about the nigga that's home and his drawers playing John Madden all day and a wife beater, and the shorty is at work?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these chicks out here working 2 jobs.
I call that
and the nigga is home. He home not doing shit.
You know what I call that? In my book?
What's that?
I call that what's that show that come on? The Homicide show?
What's that?
You know the Homicide show that come on.
What show?
What the?
I don't know.
They got like all these like different homicide cops.
There's a whole bunch of them. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
So I mean, to me, it'd be a making of that. If I'm taking care of somebody home and they draws, they playing video games like that.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, because come on, yo,
it's gonna be a new episode of Lady T done killed this motherfucker because he at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
So
nigga not even taking the trash out.
Not even taking the trash out, washing dishes, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, getting the kids from school, doing homework, nothing.
Yeah. At home playing John Madden.
Yeah, so that
blowing off loads.
It'd be the new episode of Homicide. That's what it'd be.
Yeah, he at home busting off loads. Straight up on X videos, Pornhub, and all that, and his wife be the busting off loads. But we're gonna go.
You know what? See, you had to take it there. You went into left field, and I'm over here.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's what's going down.
Yeah,
and
he's right.
He's sending dick pics and shit while she at work sweating and busting her ass. But on to the next show.
But you know, it's you know what? It's a 2-way street.
It is.
Not because I remember at one point it was a lot of women out here, doing that. But there's a lot of men out here doing that too. They don't get the acknowledgement. They don't get the acknowledgement. We're always so hard on the man, but we got to start being hard on these ladies too.
Yeah, and also, you know what? We got to shout out to the people that actually, get mad at Lady T for saying that the women are actually, Lady T can be harsh on the women sometimes, So we got to shout out those people too.
And I appreciate you. I appreciate you, how you feel, because I'm going to keep it 100. That's just how I feel. It's like, just stop being so hard on the man. They have to go through enough anyway. Mm-hmm. Waking up, going out into society. That's hard enough anyway. And for us to always just knock them black man, just knock him when there's some men out here, a lot of men out here that's doing the right thing and what they're supposed to do. They don't get that acknowledgement. They don't get that,
Stay on that mic.
They don't get
pause.
Pause. They don't get the acknowledgements of the many great things that they do. Mm-hmm. Because it's so easy to point out the wrong in a person when you could just go ahead and just keep it 100 and say, but they actually are doing great things. Mm-hmm. And the women have slacked. And I say this because if you look back in the day, the woman stayed at home and ran the house while the husband went out and got the bread, the money, right?
The bread, yeah.
Everything was cool. Now, in today's time, it's the woman, I wear the pants, and you degrading the man. That's not cool. Mm-hmm. Because that kills his ego, his integrity, all that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of chill and not be a man's storm, a hurricane, or tornado. Mm-hmm. You got to remember and understand that it's just hard for that man to go out these doors and make it back home. So that's a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. So with all that being said, I ain't trying to be preachy or anything like that. It just strikes me that we have to do better as women, and stop trying to be like somebody else and just love and embrace yourself. Yeah. Because there's too much of that going on. Because if you actually look at how times have changed, where they used to make fun of a woman with a big butt, they used to make fun of a woman with big old lips. Mm-hmm. Now the verses have changed. Yeah. Everybody want a big ass and big lips, and I always talk about this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And also, ladies, you doing so much to make yourself appropriate and loving to a man when men just want simple shit. Yep. They just want simple stuff. You out here looking like
don't even want the lingerie.
Wonder Woman. No,
just get naked.
Suit, just butt naked, because the shit gonna come off anyway. But it's cute, it's nice, it's enticing.
Let's take a picture.
Yeah, let's take a picture. All right, let's take that shit off. Yeah. So you out here getting casket shirt with your makeup, like rest in peace to your face. Dang. That's ridiculous. You out here looking like Homie the Clown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Messing up bed sheets and pillowcases. Now some of that shit don't come out because it's meant to really pretty much stay on your face and last 24 hours. You got makeup that's one to last 24 hours. Who wants that on their face? But I'm probably going off range with that. But I'm just saying, like, look, just love yourself, man. Embrace yourself and love your man and upbuild your man. We had a lot of that back in the day. The woman was the man's backbone because he was fighting society alone. And then no man want to come home to a war. You out there in a war, you come home to a war. That leads, a man to cheat. Not glorifying to say it's okay to cheat, but that can lead you, because that'll lead me. Yeah. I'm out there in the war zone. Then I got to come home and fight another war. Which is supposed to be my peace.
It's supposed to be your sanctuary.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't mean to be harsh against women. I'm just speaking truth. And I'm just seeing, like, to me, what the problem is, because growing up in the 80s, I saw a lot of that unity, and a woman always backing her man and having her man back and knowing what he was going through out there in society. And when he came home, it was like, baby, we got this. Nowadays, it's not like that. It's like, you ain't doing enough for me, nigga, and da-da-da-da-da. You beating him down. He already getting beat down out there in the street. Damn, not fighting for his life to make it back home. Who the fuck want to come home to that?
No man.
No man. No woman.
No.
Same way with the women. Yeah. Oh, your hair not straightened up. You got that nappy ass kitchen in the back. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. That's not cool. You want somebody to look European when we tropical people.
Or the man, he's at home. matter of fact, I'm not gonna say he's not working with, but the man is in that relationship with that woman that's always accusing her of her cheating. Oh, you want your ass shown all the time. Oh, you want this. Always
insecure.
Always putting that pressure on her to come home directly from work or yo, who you texting? Yo, you know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
I think that's why this is the longest I've ever been single, because I just can't take it. I had enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I never was able to get out of a relationship and just be single. I always got right back into a relationship. So I'm taking a long time to really gather my peace and my thoughts. And I'm not on no pimping shit. I'm not on no playing nobody, because I tell them from the beginning, listen, I break it down how I feel, and that's why it is. I'm not single because I'm getting accused now or what, liking women. Oh, you don't want to be with no man. No, that's not what the case is. I'm not nobody.
Tell them, Lady T. They accuse you of dealing with your co-hosts.
Yeah. They accused of dealing with the co-hosts.
They like, damn. You talking about you doing a podcast? Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
you and Miz 100 smash.
Instead of coming to support what I'm doing and actually seeing the vibes and how we get down and not knowing that he got his own woman. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning when I met Miz 100, he was married. And I got cool with his wife and his daughter. So therefore I would never disrespect that woman, even though they're not together anymore. I just feel as though, like, in the beginning we met, we was cool, and that's how it should be.
Like 10 years.
10 years, 10, 11, going on 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Our kids play with each other, grew up together. I was over his house.
I don't even think our listeners even know that.
They don't know the history.
Yeah, this not some old, oh damn, I seen her on Instagram and I reached out to her and like, hey, I got a cool podcast. Mm-hmm. Nah, like, we got history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got history, like, with families and all that shit.
On some real, like, we down there, like, real, like, we not blood, but we like family, like
her twin brothers know me. Yeah. My brother, sister, mom know her. You know what I'm saying? Her father, I met her father. I sat in her father's home, and he told me war stories. So like people gotta know, like, nah, like, we fair, like, this ain't nobody, like, it's really like, I ain't meet her on Twitter, like, yo, be a podcast.
Be friends with the opposite sex, because I have two male best friends, that's Miz 100 and Crazy Ass Stan. Like, I was friends with Stan since I was 14 years old, and I'm 40 now, you know what I'm saying, and Miz, my other male best friend, so I got two male best friends. And it is possible to be friends with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
You just gotta have that respect for one another, and not just, oh, I don't give a fuck and don't care about what may happen, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about the repercussions, the outcome of things. And people, a lot of people don't think about that.
No, they don't.
But that's enough history on, that's that right there. I thought that was just, good to share.
It was.
Food for thought.
So we're gonna go on to the next. Aretha Franklin was 8 hours plus. Mm-hmm. It was an 8 hour plus event filled with many performances and speeches. Mm-hmm. It seemed, it seems that Al Sharpton redeemed himself, or at the funeral. I like how he twisted it at the funeral. His speech, where he, that was dope how he did that. But damn, shout out Al Sharpton though, yo, you. Damn, nigga, you can't even spell, dog? How you gonna be a leader for us, yo? Yo, that dude can't even wear Obama shoes. You can't spell, my man.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, listen, hey, that's why I said, yo, our leaders are gone, yo. We don't have no real leaders, yo. How's the youth gonna get behind somebody that can't spell?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But he did redeem himself at the funeral or whatever. But, I've never seen a funeral that was like a whole work shift long. Like, they had performers and you see the, oh man. I gotta actually bring it. Did you see they had our Ariana Grande perform, and you see the pastor had his hands all over her?
On the side of her breast, yeah.
You seen that shit?
I mean, it's nothing to do. You know how
he had to go make a statement.
As he should.
But listen,
it is what it is. Nothing shocks me anymore, because I feel as though a lot of them, not all, not saying all, there's no disrespect, but when I used to go to some of these huge churches and I used to hear like Time to Pass Your Collection played around, you ever seen Don't Drink Your Juice, what is it? what is it? Menace. What is it?
Yeah, don't drink your juice for being a menace in the hood.
Yeah, something like that. I think you messed that title up too.
I probably did.
But remember that part where the pastor was like, "Nigga, pass the collection plate around," and he had the toothpick in his mouth.
Yeah,
nigga, pass the collection plate around.
Yeah,
a pimp in the church with a toothpick in his mouth talking about pass your collection plate around.
Yeah.
Nothing surprises me. I used to picture that, and I'm silly. I used to always picture that in my head when I heard that part. Time to pass the collection plate around, nigga. Yeah, pass the collection plate around.
Yeah, you know they was clowning that movie, but you know they had
a lot of subliminal messages.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm feeling this Tito's too.
Yo, whoever Tito is, salute to Tito.
Are we talking about the dog Tito?
I don't know.
From the Wizard of Oz, or Tito, the one that Michael Jackson was singing about?
I don't know.
What was the dog name he was singing about? Was it Tito?
Was it? Or was his brother? I don't know.
Y'all know we get crazy and we get off track, y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Moving right along.
Yeah. Moving right along. Colin Kaepernick, collusion, grievance, it heads to trial.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL's request to have it thrown out is denied. That's a great win for Colin.
Yeah.
Because basically,
it's been a long fight for my man.
They about to go to trial to show that they are not, these NFL owners are not hiring him because of the situation.
Right.
So it's glad, and in the NFL, the owners tried to get together to block this.
Right.
And who he, got the trial, the judges denied it. They're like, no, this is a case.
Right.
Because this man still don't have a job.
Right.
Damn, we got another NFL season.
Mm-hmm.
This about to be the second NFL season he missed, all because he took a nil for the injustices of
the cop killings.
Yeah,
that's all.
No disrespect to the flag. You got all these military veterans. Oh, he's wrong. He needs to be killed. He needs to be shot. You know
what's crazy?
Redneck motherfuckers.
You know what's really crazy? And once again, I say this with no disrespect, but I'm going to keep it 100. The flag was reorganized. The original flag was reorganized. Mm-hmm. The flag that we have here was not like the flag how they had back in the day. And if you really, really do your research on the Pledge of Allegiance, where they readjusted that as well. And in school, I used to get in trouble because I knew the truth and I didn't do it. So that was a demerit. So not only did Kaepernick didn't want to take a nil, I was not wanting to sing the Pledge of Allegiance. So in no shape or form where I feel as though he's wrong in any of this. I salute him. And I wish him the best of luck. And in all honesty, I respect that he's taking us all the way to trial. And, he just want justice served. But I wouldn't even worry about a job with the NFL because your respect level is like, it has surpassed even working with the NFL anymore. Not knocking, people that are still employed by the NFL. It's just that what they have tucked you through, you shouldn't have to sign a contract with them anymore. I think you're better off. You're doing other things, and your gift is definitely speaking out and speaking against and standing for what's right. Speaking, standing for justice. So I salute.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lady T. But I think for Colin, this whole process of him trying to fight the NFL to get back in to get a job, because you gotta think about it. With me being a former football player, or whatever, that's the dream.
His passion
to make it
love.
to the NFL.
Right.
That's his passion. You know what I mean? You train all them years, all the way on the same level as like Tamar, you know what I'm saying, age. Mm-hmm. Imagine that. You know what I mean? Playing football at that age.
Right.
And then you really make the NFL. So it's like, then your heart is hurt by like what's going on. Him taking a stand for his people. You know what I mean? And he want to fight this. He want his job back. You will feel the same way.
But here's the thing:
if you got your job,
no,
right?
You're right.
You ain't do nothing wrong,
right?
But because of people, the majority opinion of what you did,
right,
on the job, that your employee
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your employer
right.
feel like they need to fire you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or matter of fact, not even fire you, not even bring you back. You're gonna be looking like, yo, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing wrong. So you're gonna fight whatever you need to fight, because you might, you know what I'm saying, you got a passion for what you do.
You're right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You know what? That would give me the ambition to start my own. Because he definitely was funded. And he's definitely getting a lot of... He getting a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
Why not start your own? And that's always been our problem.
Mm-hmm.
Slap, punch, kick, knock down. You're not doing this right.
Mm-hmm.
You in your heart, you know you're the greatest that, you know, and you put effort in everything you do, but you're still getting knocked, kicked, punched. Why not start your own?
Yeah.
Why go back to where you was kicked and knocked down because you stood for something that you thought was right, and then you go right back to the punishment, the people that punished you? I'd be damned.
Yeah.
That would just kill me to want to make you money. Why not start your own and build? Why not?
Yeah.
Because without the players, you're nobody. Right. So if he started his own, we'll watch him.
Yeah.
Because people love sports.
Yeah. But it's just the NFL is such a giant.
It is. It is.
You know
it is a giant. But like I said, hear me again. This is our problem. Without the players, you're nobody. You're not a giant.
Yeah. What if
you're only a giant because you have those players. But if all the players say, you know what,
we're going to Kaepernick.
We're going to Kaepernick.
That's my man.
Then that'll be a giant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. And that's some real talk. And that's with anything. Like you said, if my job to fire me because of blah blah blah. Now I don't want to speak that shit into existence because I love what I do. I love doing the community thing.
No, we're just giving an example. You know
what I'm saying? But I wouldn't go back. I would start my own. Because there's no way in the world I'm gonna go back to somebody that punished me for something I didn't do. There's just no way. And we have to think better. We have to think better and understand the process. And once you understand that process, that you can become a giant, if you just build and you speak that shit into existence, it'll happen. Plant that seed and it'll happen.
Yeah.
He can go to trial and all that. He'll win his money. And guess what? With the money that he win, start something. And build it up.
Yeah.
And keep building. Never go back.
Yeah, definitely.
For real. That's like getting your ass beat by a complete stranger for something you ain't do. You gonna go back and shake their hand? Seriously? I'm cool.
Yeah, that's funny.
Good. You ain't gonna keep beating my ass when you feel like it, when you watching me with a magnifying glass and, oh no, you ain't do that right. Boop, boop, bop, 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 bop.
Yeah.
You not making no money. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's people playing with your livelihood. And I'll be damned if you play with my livelihood.
I got you. We're going to go on to the next. Recently, Kanye West was in his hometown, Chicago, and he was, I don't know the radio station, but he did an hour interview on the radio, hour plus or whatever. And I want to just say, do you think Kanye needs to give an apology for saying slavery was a choice? Because that's what he did on the radio interview in Chicago.
We talking about, what you call him, a bipolar wizard?
I sure did.
Yeah, so say that one more again.
I said, do you think he needs to offer an apology for saying that slavery was a choice, a few months back?
Okay, so
because he gave an apology for saying that.
Here's the thing. I don't feel as though you shouldn't have to apologize for something you feel in your heart that you're speaking is right, because you have freedom of speech, right to say whatever you want to say. And the way he was saying it was pretty much like,
on point.
In today's time, everybody know damn well back in the day you ain't had no choice if you use fucking common sense.
Thank you.
Everybody know that. But like I was saying earlier before we even got on these mics, that people love to pick out the wrong and negative shit and run with it. And that's the problem. Here, the whole speech that he was talking. And you understand what he was saying. They took a snippet of what he was saying and ran with it to make it into a negative situation, which they always do.
Yeah.
To turn you against each other. To turn us against each other. So we can continue to divide and not be unified. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. My man was saying about slavery of the mind, mental slavery right now. You got a choice. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't seem it's a choice now. They more fucked up than the ones that was in chains.
Yep.
And today.
Yep.
And I always say that. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. And how anybody feel about it. Because I see it every day. We killing each other over bullshit. Kids, babies losing their lives over fucking corners and streets that you don't even fucking own. And when they lock your dumb ass up, you up in the jail cell working for them in chains now.
Yep.
So you do have a fucking choice, and that's what he was trying to say. And I'm upset and I'm hyped. Yes, I am. Yeah. Because that's bullshit. And I'm using all type of profanity. Yes, I am. Because that's bullshit. And I'm tired of it. Mm-hmm. Enough is enough. I always say that. I say to people's face, you live in a modern day slavery. You fucked up. Get yourself together. You need to relax. Seriously, you need to relax. This is crazy. That's all he was saying. And now you want to sit up here and Kanye, you want to feel like you need to apologize. Apologize to who? The motherfuckers that's mentally enslaved and know they enslaved. They feeling bad and their conscience bother them now. Like he just said this. You do have a choice. You do have a choice. And that's with all these races. Not just black people. Because that's a lot of races out here that are mentally enslaved. Mm-hmm. With the propaganda of what they see on TV, what they're fed, what they just see. Go outside the box. Anybody that don't go outside the box is mentally enslaved. Because you don't think past. You don't think of. You don't think that may not be right. That it could be something more. That goes for anybody. Not just a black person. You know, and it's just crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kanye, you ain't need to apologize. But I know where it's coming from. You know what I mean? He about to go on tour. So that's the publicist. He's doing his rollout. You know what I mean? So he got to go real political. But he definitely went over a lot of people's heads with that. So he just on his listening to his publicist right now because he's about to go on tour. Gotta get them tickets.
If anybody know Kanye, everybody know Kanye always go over everybody's head because he is what you call him, a bipolar wizard.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go over everybody's head, float on that carpet.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna go over everyone's head what he talk about and when he speak and when he talk about.
That's facts, yo. You know what I mean? But that's all you got to say. We going to the next joint.
We on to the next. What
the fuck? Damn. Yeah, Kanye. I'm still listening to his album. I know most.
Yeah, I mean, we can still listen.
I listen to Kanye music. But this is a good story. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they announced $1 million scholarship award, and basically they got $1 million. And they giving out all these different scholarships to a lot of African American students and stuff like that. I thought this was a really dope story because they actually preaching what they taught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not many celebrities out here, and as I'm talking about a lot of African American celebrities, they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people out there feel like, oh well, fuck it, they made it, they ain't gotta do nothing. Nah, listen, if you are an artist, you getting supported by the black community some kind of way, by the African American community some kind of way. Whether that's you following them on Instagram, whether you buying a t-shirt, a jersey, some type of product or whatever, you're supporting. And so it is their duty to give back. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's crazy out here. But I thought it was really dope.
It definitely is.
They said they decided to give high school students, giving away a total of $1 million and scholarships. If people want to know what the name of the foundations are, it's the Bay Good Initiative, and it's the Sean Carter Foundation, and it's to aid high school seniors and who plan on continuing with college afterward. The applicants must demonstrate academic excellence and show financial needs that would make it hard for them to enter college or university in the academic year of 2018-2019. So this is actually dope. You can actually go to their foundations. I just named those foundations. If you didn't hear me, the first one is the Bay Good Initiative, and the other one is the Sean Carter Foundation. You can go and actually fill out an applicant for this, and they just want you probably, I see the part about show financial needs. You probably will have to submit some probably like pay stubs or whatever, I guess. I'm assuming whatever, but this is really dope. More free money for your kids to go to college, you know what I'm saying? And it's being done from the celebrities that's that's out here supporting.
You know what? I first of all, I want to. That's definitely dope. Shout out to them too. I love that. I love to hear that. Mm-hmm. I just have a question, and we did an episode on this too. Mm-hmm. Do you think going to college is beneficial? Mm-hmm. And we had our opinions on that, and we definitely talked about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I have a strong opinion on this. In some countries, it's free to go to college.
Exactly. They ain't even checking your credit.
They're not checking any of that. And here, you go to college to get into debt. To get out of college, to get a bill that you damn near can't afford because you have yet to get a job in the field that you went to college for. Mm-hmm. So now you're in debt and stress. And sometimes in college, they do courses that you damn near, you don't need, but they're charging you for them. Mm-hmm. I don't mean to sound ignorant or rude or disrespectful, but I've seen a lot of people that have not went to college to get a job in their career because of who they know. And they came in write a paragraph. So, with that being said, do you go to college to get in debt, or do you go to college just to say you went to college to put on your resume because it looks good on your resume? Because I was always confused about the people that never went to college and got a job, a career, because of who they knew. So I would like that to be a poll for the hood geniuses. That be a question to everyone out there. Do you go to college to get in debt? To be paying back money that you can't afford because you have yet to get a job in a career that you went for? Because a lot of people that get out of college, they don't go and get a job for what they went for. They want to get something that just to pay that bill back. And I'm like, is that fair? I don't think it's fair. I think learning and education should be free. It really should. And you should have people that are educated and that know to volunteer, that work and do something else. Because it doesn't take a lot to learn and teach someone. It really doesn't. Paragraphs, books, and all. I mean, to me, I really didn't learn that way. Like, let me tell you my secret. I can open up a 300-page book and read the first 10 pages, in the middle, maybe 10, and in the end, 10 from the end, and know that whole book. So that was like a little secret to me, for me. And I would pass tests. Yeah. And that was just crazy. And I just always wondered and pondered on that.
But Listen, man. To each his own. With the whole thing is with the college thing. Some people want to get the experience, and I definitely know with me being a person that's in the medical field, you definitely actually need college for the medical field. It depends on what that individual want to get into,
right?
Because in the medical field, you do need experience. As far as if you're trying to be even if you're just trying to be a CNA.
Right.
From a CNA to medical assistant to RN to LPN to nurse practitioner to physician assistant to MD, medical. Right. That's all levels of schooling.
Right. Here's the thing.
You got a passion for that.
What I'm trying to really get at is that all the unnecessary courses that they make you take. That's that you're getting a bill for. I don't mean that don't completely continue your education.
Oh, so hold on.
Saying like
you saying the schooling should be just geared to what you want to go to school for. Fuck all them electives and all that shit.
All that. Yeah, I think it's not fair, and it's very unfair to someone that doesn't have it like that. That's trying to better their lives. I have a problem with that, and I've always had a problem with that. Just geared to what they're trying to learn and what they're trying to go for in their career life. That's all. All that extra stuff that you're charging people for, that's for what? For what?
Well, what they say about the electives is making that student well-rounded and more cultured or whatever.
They come up
but it's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle. Everything's a hustle.
Because you know what? And now you got me on this type vibe. I'm thinking back, right? And I always like to use my own experiences to actually give opinions on stuff or advice, right? Darling, my ex, when she was, when we was married, she's like, she was telling me like, I got X amount of credits and I'm going to be graduating. She had Temple. So they hit her with a John like, because she literally, like, I never seen nobody do this. For a 4-year degree, she was almost finished in 3 years. Like, technically, like 2.5 years.
Wow. Okay.
So it's almost like they got mad at that she was about to finish so fast.
They wasn't going to make no more money.
They wasn't make no money. So they said, not exactly. You're not done. You need to fulfill 30 more credits. So she said, what?
Yeah.
She said, y'all told me what I need. Basically, what she did was she overloaded her courses. So she was able to graduate early
and pay less.
There you go. In 2.5 years, but they didn't like that. So by the time it was all said and done, she ended up doing close to 4 years. Well, 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
It's ridiculous. And that's the problem that I have.
And that's at that moment I'm like, oh wow, schooling is a hustle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It really is. But listen, yo. This is the Opinions of Hood Geniuses podcast. Y'all can listen to us, agree with us, don't agree with us, but we definitely gotta send that poll. What'd you say that poll should be, Lady T? I gotta make sure I actually write that down or something.
Basically,
my breathing out your nose or something. I can't hearing that. But
listen, I'm always sound like a rhino or something.
Yeah, yo.
Tito's.
Yeah, you breathing hard, but
Tito's. I'm always sweating, my back wet.
Yeah,
I can't feel my pinky toe.
Yeah,
but that's okay because I ain't gonna be able to feel none of my toes when we leave the rooftop party.
What should the
So basically, it's the question of, is college worth going into debt?
Okay, I got it now. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to actually send this poll out tomorrow when we release the episode.
Yes.
And the poll will be, is college worth going at that? And we're going to do this on Twitter. And so to our Twitter followers and our listeners, hit us up. If you got a Twitter account, look up the Hood Genius at Hood Geniuses Pod on Twitter. So we're going to do this poll and we want to discuss this. You can agree or you can disagree. We just want to know, is college worth going into debt?
Because honestly, you can get the basics. Because life is difficult. But like I always say, you can't get a degree in common sense. You can't. You can't get a degree in going off of good vibes, good energy. Mm-hmm. That's something that you're born with. That's something that you was gifted with naturally. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I've always seen people not even go to college and probably do 1 year and drop out and get a good career job because of who they knew.
Yeah.
You know, not being in debt.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time.
All the time.
It's not what you can do. It's not what you can do. It's who you know.
Who you know, because I always said, I know people that can't even color a whole page.
Yeah, you could have a whole alphabet behind your name, and it don't mean shit.
Don't mean nothing if you don't know that right person.
But if you know Timothy, who is the executive, he's gonna put you in position, and the person you put in position might not even have an A behind their name. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter.
You know what's crazy, Miz? Honestly, my life experience was like that. Mm-hmm. It was about that presentation. You know, that good vibe, that good energy that I gave off, that put me in positions that somebody with a 4-year degree should have had. Mm-hmm. But because how I came off and they felt how, they liked me, whatever, I was in a position, like working at a law firm, doing IT, like it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, like,
and had no clue. But guess what? You know what I learned, and I tell everybody this: never tell somebody you don't know. When somebody asks you something, never say I don't know.
Fact.
Because that makes you look incompetent.
Yep.
That makes you like a real.
If you don't know, what you do is,
let me get back with you. Let me get back with you.
I got you.
But you really can't say I got you.
No, I got you. You be like
professionally, yeah. You know what? I'll take care of that. Let me get right back with you.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You always have the presentation and your wording is always strong key. Yeah. I mean, and everything you do.
Because as soon as you say I don't know, they're gonna go right to your supervisor and be like, Jamil, they don't know shit.
They're gonna put hyphens on it. Yeah. I didn't know. So while you're up here finding out and figuring out the answer to that question, makes you stronger.
Yeah. We're gonna go into the next. I came across this article, which is probably gonna piss both of us off, but we are the official media for the hood. I've got to bring this up. A couple of weeks ago, there was a troubling video surfaced on Tulsa beauty supply. The owner was assaulting a black woman after the woman's son was accused of shoplifting. The video went viral or whatever. It was an Asian store owner, and basically the video caused a few some boycotting and this and that of this beauty supply store. Now, recently, the beauty supply store, because of everything that happened, he announced that everything was 50% off. These is hair supplies and makeup supplies and all that. And guess what? He had lines around the corner. Lines around the corner of them trying to get in. Now, we have to make it known that her son, he's 3 years old. He did actually take a 99-cent keychain. And that was what sparked everything for him, the owner of the store, to actually put his hands on this woman, which we're talking about an Asian male. But, he was losing business because they was boycotting. He made that big announcement that there will be 50% off on weaves and, makeup. And the residents, disappointed. They came out, lines around the corner. So, how can you boycott this shit? And then just because he actually make it where it's 50% off, now you like, I'm going to go over there and support this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing, yo? Y'all, let me just go on something right quick, right? Our people, they still are majorly disappointing me. They really are. everything that's going on, you know, on the political side, in our urban communities, everything that's going on is looking bad. We keep making ourselves look bad. That's why they don't give a fuck about us. Because we keep making ourselves look bad. Once we unify and stick together on these causes and just start just fucking looking right for a little bit. God damn, can we look right for just a little bit? Then we would have a chance. But we don't have a chance. Look at this shit. This shit made national news. This in Tulsa made national news. This says, they don't have no unity.
Once again, this is what Kanye was trying to say.
Mental slaves.
You have a choice. All we have to do is not have price off for weaves and makeup. For them, hear me right. This is going to offend some people, but make them niggas happy. Mm-hmm. So I can make more money off them niggas. This is what the talk be. It's a shame because I have friends of all diversities. Like I have friends from Pakistan, Indian. It don't matter to me. Like I love my friends, right? I just don't let a few bad apples spoil everyone. But it's a shame that they don't think about us like that. Mm-hmm. But I do, because I have it in my family. You know what I'm saying? And it would be wrong. Like I can't be like how they are because I wasn't brought up like that. Mm-hmm. What bothers me is that a 3-year-old was assaulted. Right? Am I correct?
3-year? No. The 3-year-old
mother was assaulted. A woman.
Yeah.
Assaulted by a man over a 99-cent. God knows how much he has spent in that store. How much we spend in these stores. And they still don't respect us. And we continue to go back in these stores to get disrespected. So put the money back in their pockets while we the fuck broke. Our community is going down. Mm-hmm. But you say 50% off, and them niggas will come right back and spend their money back with me.
That shit is so ignorant, yo.
Slavery mentality. It's what Kanye West was trying to say the whole time. You have a choice. Nobody should have went and supported that store. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker said everything's free. Mm-hmm. Come get it. No. Mm-hmm. We're going to stand behind someone that you insulted that was from our community. Mm-hmm. When we understand that concept, when we get it together, there will be a force to be reckoned with. But until then, we will continue to be disrespected, to be knocked off. No love. Mm-hmm. No respect. Mm-hmm. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah. Listen, yo, this is Hood Genius podcast. You know what I'm saying? We turn the temperature up for the bullshit. You best believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Furious.
And this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit amongst the African American community. You know what I mean? As much as we make these memes about all the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? All this dumb shit out here, like this shit right here need to be talked about. Because there's some real, like Lady T said, some real fucking slave mentality shit, yo. Motherfucker just put hands on this woman. And y'all was boycotting. You know what I'm saying? Put hands on her. And now it's all good. He said 50% off weave hair, weave caps, and makeup, and soap, and all this shit. And y'all ready to go. Y'all disappointed.
Just very disappointed. And you don't think. So how do you feel? How do you feel putting money in someone's pocket? That could have been you. And I said that on maybe 2 episodes ago when the a representative, like a state representative, was disrespected by the cops. Mm-hmm. And now he want to put laws in effect because it was him. Just always think that could have been you. That could have been you at that store with your 3-year-old. Mm-hmm. That could have been you. You gotta put yourself in someone else's shoes. Mm. Always, in any situation, you gotta sit back and think. damn, that could have been me. You know what? That could have been me. How would I feel? How would I want for my community to support me? That could have been me. Always think that in life, every day, that could have been me. That's it.
Yeah. So on to the next. I gotta start with this little poem. Hold on. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. The little poem, little whatever. You know. I'm just fucking around. But no, Eminem released the album. It's called Kamikaze.
Right.
And I know when Lil Wayne, not Lil Wayne, when Eminem album came out.
I just want y'all to know Miz 100 is groovy, y'all.
Yeah, I am definitely.
Lil Wayne.
But when M released the last album, you know, back in December or whatever, I trashed it hard. You
did.
And for those, y'all can go back and listen to the hip hop episode that I did with Kel or whatever. But you know, we was on there saying that he was rapping like Porky Pig. You know, we said Eminem sound like a deal. That's all, folks, and all that kind of shit. But I will say, with this surprise new Eminem album, Kamikaze, yo, this the M that I like. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the past, 3 years or whatever, 4 years, whatever, I haven't been feeling that new Eminem shit. You know, because my whole thing is with M. With that last album, he did the BET cipher thing or whatever about Trump. I don't want to hear political Eminem. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100. I don't want to hear political Eminem from a white man and he talking about the black people being oppressed. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear Eminem bars.
Yeah.
I just want to hear him rap.
He got some bars.
Yeah, he got bars, but I don't want to hear him trying to speak up for the plight of the black man and all that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Do Eminem, spit bars, spit about the motherfuckers that's talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying? And with this album, that's what he did. He went back to Slim Shady M.
Yeah.
And I was feeling it. The first fucking song, yo. Right. The first fucking song. He talked about everybody from Drake.
Yeah.
Charlamagne. Everybody. God damn, there's so many people he talked about, like Tyler the Great. Tyler the Creator. So many people he talked about that shit. Joe Budden. He came at Joe Budden's supposed to be his man. Joe Budden is actually signed to Eminem. You know what I'm saying? When Joe Budden wanted to be a rapper, whatever.
Yeah, when he wanted to be.
You know what I'm saying? But M, he said, yo, he just came out, yo, like, yo, I ain't the fuck playing, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with this album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was checking it out. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm,
I enjoyed it.
Definitely.
I was like, okay, here we are. He has come back. He has returned.
Yeah, definitely.
Return of the Jedi.
Definitely. So yeah, that actually wraps up this episode. This is episode 79. We got episode 80 will be next week.
Yes.
Regularly scheduled as usual. This episode, as usual, will be airing tomorrow. Forget the holiday. So what is Labor Day? We're still dropping this episode 79 tomorrow. Will be available on Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, everything. Just Google the name. Like we'll be available on everything. So yeah, episode 80 will be coming to you next week on Monday as usual. You can follow us on @HoodGeniusesPod, Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, Hood Geniuses Podcast. And y'all know how we like to do this.
Dream hard.
And don't sleep forever.
Peace.
Peace.
You are now an official hood genius. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all know what to do.
Hit that follow button.